Hello everyone, today we're going to be playing Five Nights at Candy's. So, you're probably wondering why I'm not doing Five Nights at Freddy's. I'll get to that eventually. But I have a lot of nostalgia for this game in particular, and I'm playing the non-remastered edition, so I get the full, 2015 experience. Now, I personally didn't play this game when it first came out, but still very nostalgic. Yeah, I will get around to Five Nights at Freddy's. I'll probably only go up to 2. But, I just thought I'd go ahead and do this. I'm starting a new series. I'm gonna go ahead and warn you right now that, most of this nostalgic series is gonna be mostly FNAF content. That's just kind of what I'm nostalgic for personally. There'll be some, horror, and there'll also be some simulator stuff, if that's up your alley. Go ahead and starting something new today. So I guess let's just get into your night. New games, okay. But yeah. Candy's Burgers and Fries are looking for a new night guard. I'm not gonna do the Fusion Z Gamer thing where I try to read it super fast. That never goes good. Because they're usually all the same. So I think the controls are purely point and click. I don't think I have to worry about the keyboard. Yeah, even 4:3 aspect ratio. It really just shows you what we're dealing with. So yeah.
You have.
Let's see what's going on with the cameras.
New message.
So yeah, there's
hello?
Candy and Cindy.
Hello? Hi? Junior manager here. So you're the new security guard, right? Yeah, it's great to finally have someone qualified for the job, you know?
How dangerous can this job be?
We had to share the shift because, someone has to be here during the night. But with you, now we have more energy to be here during the day. You see, we're probably going to be a lot busier from now on. You may have heard about the place called Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, right? Yeah, they got shut down yesterday. I don't know why, though. Probably something like tax fraud or such,
Bro, tax fraud?
I never really liked that place.
Yeah,
I always had a bad feeling about it,
Yeah, it was more of Mangle. Mangle single-handedly got the place shut down.
Anyway, I think you're going to fit in really well here. The staff are really nice. We make sure to help each other out on everything.
Bro, this is like one of those TikTok advertisements. Sure the ones for the slushy cups?
Cleaned and all the dishes has been
probably have no
washed
idea what I'm talking about.
Get off of the day. Now, in order to save power, of course, all the lights will at night be turned off. But don't worry, we have a desk lamp in the office that you can use. If you open up the maintenance panel, you'll be able to view the restaurant through the security cameras. And the cameras all have a neat feature.
That means you've been talking for an hour, canonically.
These cameras were the cheapest we could get, so the night vision isn't that accurate.
You're telling me that cheap-ass cameras have night vision?
Which is good, I guess. You can toggle the night vision
this
by
is
activating the camera
that means
you're
that
already on.
Back in 1987, most of the cameras were black and white. I doubt they would have night vision.
That limits how much power can be used.
I doubt even the highest-end cameras had night vision.
This is mainly so that our electricity bill doesn't skyrocket during a night if somebody forgot to turn off something somewhere, Now, your office is also the information area, which you can tell because of the window counter in front of you. There should be a button underneath the desk, too. This is for the security door in front of your window. Yeah, right next to the entrance of the building. To your left and right are also 2 doors. These doors are, a little stupid. You see, they require power to be closed. I think it was something about some computer somewhere always checking if they're closed or not. Or maybe it was a security feature, in case the place goes dark. If there was a power outage, you would be stuck here. But
my question is, why would you even need these?
Automatically if that happens.
Why would you even need
doors are power-driven,
powered doors in an office? Especially, I can understand, wooden doors, but, why these heavy-duty metal, automatic doors? Why would you need that?
If that happens, so you won't be trapped. I think that was all for now. Good luck on your first night here. Don't fall asleep, and have a good night.
But yeah, I can't think of very many good situations where you would need to use these heavy-duty iron industrial doors for much, except for maybe, if a burglar broke in. But no, seems kind of counterintuitive if you ask me. Not counterintuitive, overkill. I can't I can't think of a single use that you would need, unless they were specifically built with the animatronics in mind. I guess it's a possibility. Maybe these were added as like a precaution. Also, like to point out that the art style is very unique. Like the colors feel very like toned down and weird, but they fixed that in the remastered version. Like this one, kind of feels like a thick layer of like yellow is placed around the whole screen. If that makes any sense. And then the remastered version has like a bluish silver on the thing. It seems like it's kind of like a tint, you know, over the whole screen. But yeah, well, there's some pretty good detail in this office. Like, yeah, you have the monitors and the computer. Like, I bet you that computer's probably like environmental storytelling. This is probably used for like ticket checking or like where you can look up things on the info booth, you know. Okay, he's gone. Where's Candy? Okay. Make yourself seen, Candy. Oh, there you are. Hello. Wait, would I be able to see you through my window right here? If that was the case? But no, like, I mean, yeah, like, they'd be used for checking things, and then, like, you have your pencil in here, and that newspaper that in the game over screen gets covered in blood, so it would kind of imply that, like, the animatronic walked in here and slayed you across that newspaper, kind of, if that makes any sense. Okay. But yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, like, Half-Life, where it has, like, the environmental storytelling, you know? Maybe I'm just rambling. I'm definitely rambling, but... Shit, I need to find Cindy. There she is. Wasting time. Usually the first night in all these games suck. I'll probably do the first 3 nights, maybe. I'll do it in like 2 nights. Well, no, I'm not gonna do night 6, although, how should I do this? Well, the next video after this will be a little extra long. Yeah. Unfortunately, the gameplay will be a little bit dumb, as later on it's pretty much just going to be this the whole night. Look back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Pretty... That's what ends up happening to a lot of FNAF games. You get into, like, a loop. You know, like... It's called the gameplay loop. All games have it, but it really makes the games feel stale after a while. Well, at least it makes them very hard to, like, enjoyably watch as an onlooker, as an audience member. You know what I mean? Like, watching it on a YouTube video. If that makes any sense, of course. Like that kid, I was trying to find that same cat calendar because I only wanted one for my room. I think they must have custom made it. And we could also do so. This game takes place on November 16th. 1987. So I suppose that's kind of interesting. One thing I do not like about this game one bit is that you have to every time you turn on the cameras, it turns off your night vision, so you have to re-click it every time. I mean, it's a minor inconvenience. I mean, you have to click your camera twice, but it's still annoying. I can't remember if they fixed that in the new version or not. This game was definitely in desperate need of... Hi there. Bye there. 5 AM, so we're pretty close. Not really a challenge these first few nights. So you guys, if you're coming in here expecting jump scares, then you found the wrong people. That's another reason I don't have a face cam. Because I've actually mastered this game, I suppose you could say. I'm joking, but I have beaten this, so I likely won't get jump scared unless I slip up somewhere, which has happened. It's not unheard of for me to slip up. There we are. very unique vibe with the stars. Kind of feels like early, like before FNAF Scott content, almost. Like all those RPGs and stuff he made. Okay. So I don't think anything interesting happens on this camera feed. Okay, yeah, there's Blue Puppet. I think his name's Vinny. So yeah, I warn you, minor jump scare here, I think. I think it's only just a movement. I've always thought it was weird how like that's one difference between FNAF 1 and this one, is that it kicks you out to the main menu before it starts the next night. And in the other game, it just like drives you right into the next night. I actually prefer going out to the main menu personally. Let's do another night. I'll leave night free for the next video. So yeah, next video will have 2 free videos on it. Let's see, what do you have to tell us today? Fun man.
You have 1 new message.
Hello? Hello? See? I told you you'd do just fine. Anyway, I thought I'd mention, we have this little, list of, problems, that we have observed with the animatronics over some time.
Parts and Service
it's nothing to be concerned
about. It means there's canonically at least 3 penguins.
Do have a few minor glitches.
There's the one that's sitting right here. There's the one that has its head chopped off.
Them fixed, but you should know some of them.
I'm assuming that's his head right there. And then there's the one with
anything.
That like
Let me
goes
see.
in here and it's like, I'll take your order.
The animatronics sometimes start to walk around on their own.
Yeah, no shit.
Sometimes in the morning we find them in the strangest
places. Right here, see? He couldn't have gotten there on his own without a dolly.
While you're here. Let me see. Some of their sensors are a bit wonky. And in case the animatronics is experiencing violence towards a guest, the animatronic will try to seek out the cause and stop it.
That seems unnecessary.
Yeah, I have no idea how it decides to do that, but it doesn't seem to mind it with the children, so it's weird. If there are children playing cops and robbers, you know, and one of them gets shot, you know, the animatronics
we have unnecessary
don't really
world building.
do anything out of the ordinary.
This game kind of sucks, not gonna lie.
Except after that day, the animatronics don't really seem to function properly around adults, especially not around the staff. Yeah, the animatronics seem to ignore you most of the time, you know, unless you come near them, and they just turn their heads and look at you.
Whose idea
like,
was it?
Just told
Whose
a bad
genius
joke.
idea?
I don't know. It's
to like
creepy.
make these animatronics violence seeking.
Yeah,
like, what are they gonna do to just stop violence? They're gonna kill the person? Well, I guess that's what happens.
Traumatized their systems or something like that.
What's the plan
anyway,
here?
We replaced the faulty animatronic with some brand new ones. Yeah.
If you were worried
so
about violence, why wouldn't you
in the
just
back
get a security guard to watch over? Well, I guess that
anyway,
they kind of did get
are
a security
you? I keep the other ones at a distance.
You don't need to program the
use
animatronics
the
to do that.
That would be it for now. Have a good night.
You don't need to do that. You can just hire a security guard that can watch over the place. You should be more focused on getting the animatronics to like... what the fuck, I'm just rambling. I'm sorry guys, this video is going to be pretty unentertaining. Part of me also wonders why I even make videos. And that was funny. Is Cindy still on the stage? No, she left. Let me see if I can find her just using her. Found her. No, that's not her. Okay, that's a tiny bit concerning that I don't know where she is. This game actually has the added benefit you can actually see. Oh, she's right there. Oh, that's right. Her eyes don't turn on until she leaves the stage, because she's not currently possessed. So I don't know if making the whole video in one go makes it more viewable, or if, like, doing, like, it in parts makes people more eager to want to come back to see the rest of the video. No. I might have already talked about this, but I like the, like, triangles on the walls. They look, like, nice. It kind of, like, gives the game a separated identity from Freddy's. Also like to point out the coat hanger they have right there. I can imagine we probably recently took a security uniform off of that and put it on. Again, like a little environmental world building, or environmental storytelling. I like to play Poppy Playtime eventually. They're really good at environmental storytelling. It kind of gets a bad rap, but I'm gonna sound like a Gen Alpha loser for this, but I actually am kind of nostalgic for at least like the original Chapter 1 of Poppy Playtime, because like I played it quite a bit and kind of nostalgic for that whole, I forget, 2021 or 2022 era. I don't know, call me dumb and stupid, whatever you want, but I probably won't put it in the nostalgic games just because, I mean, like, nostalgia seems to form a lot quicker for me. Like, for a lot of people it's dead right now, because it was only like 2 or 3 years ago. This would be nostalgic material, because this is technically like, oh, almost 10 years ago, honestly. Not far away from 10 years ago. I guess that means in 2025, it will be 10 years since this game came out. It's crazy to think. I still remember first seeing, like, this shot right here, and, like, it was crazy. I remember thinking it was, like, some weird knockoff, or, like, they had replaced it, because I had no idea what a fan game was at the time. But I remember just thinking, like, hey, they replaced Five Nights at Freddy's with this dumb, I don't know why, I mean, my mind immediately grew to it getting replaced. Or that, oh, this is the new Five Nights at Freddy's or something. Kind of like when you see like an alternative, like an electric car. For some reason that popped into my head, like, oh, they're replacing Five Nights at Freddy's or something. I don't know. That, or I thought it was like a knockoff, or like a cheap clone. I think like this would have too much character to be a cheap clone. Like, most cheap clones just like are like barely legal, you know? I feel like this would have way too much. This has way too much like character to be a cheap clone. Cause I mean, like, but a cheap clone would be like, okay, it's Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's 2 brightly colored cats. That seems pretty original. Like, I can only imagine that Emil Nako was looking at like his cats and was like, Five Nights at Cat, let's do it. I have no idea how this video is 20 minutes long. I legit don't. It's 2 nights of a FNAF game. So yeah. Yeah, it's pretty boring. It's 5 AM though. So guys, I guess this video is just about over. So overall, this game, it's nostalgic, but it's like kind of like when you like go back in time and like experience things that were like really fun and nostalgic for you. It usually isn't as good as you remember it being. What? Well, for a split second, my mind thought the blank was gone. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on right after this. Let's see where this goes real quick. We have the extra time. That's concerning. Oh, that's right. So yeah, some kids just got ground up. So yeah, there's blood everywhere. But my question is, why did this fella commit such a heinous, horrible crime right here, and then proceed to re-plug in the camera he had just presumably unplugged? So yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Bye.